Hello. I'd like to share my opinions with you guys. What I thought of the Nintendo Direct from January 14th, 2015, which I thought was a pretty good Direct. Nothing groundbreaking, no big, huge surprises or anything, but it did clear up a lot of questions. So, starting off, they talked a little more about the new Nintendo 3DS, specifically the XL, and how they're going to release a really nice looking Majora's Mask special edition. They didn't say anything about whether it was bundled with the game or not, but that looks pretty cool, and we got a little more information on Majora's Mask 3D, and also got cleared up what the new 3DS version will do. Like I said just a few days ago, it's going to have, well, changeable camera angles with the C-stick. Haven't I said that before? What did I say 3.5 years ago when I reviewed Ocarina of Time 3D?
There is still my ability to rotate the camera, which would have been my number one priority if I were to make the game. Maybe you could have some touchscreen rubbing action to do so, but no. Instead, make way for a bunch of extra weapon slots we don't need. Douchebags.
Oh, that's right. I was right. I was totally right all along. Yes, I'm like really happy now. Like, it might seem like a small thing, but trust me, when you start playing it, God, it's gonna feel amazing. Trust me, man. Now, if you think about it, very few of the Zelda games have had movable camera. I think only Wind Waker had movable camera for all the versions. Twilight Princess had it on the GameCube, but not on the Wii version, which most people played. So, mobile camera, that is great. I'm gonna get myself a new Nintendo 3DS. Seeing how my 3DS broke last year, actually a week before Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS came out. Yeah, yeah, I'm not joking. So I didn't get to play that. That's kind of lame. But anyways, I'm definitely gonna pick up this one. It's gonna be the XL version. I want to have a big screen, of course, and Majora's Mask, of course. So I'm gonna go with the new 3DS XL when that comes out. No doubt about that. So moving on, they talked about Xenoblade 3D, which is a port of Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii, which came out a few years ago, which was part of a Project Rainfall, where they didn't even want to release the game outside of Japan. And eventually the game came to Europe, and eventually the game came to America, and now it's coming to the 3DS. Like, that's its own region. No, 3DS is a console, just in case you're stupid or something. So anyway, they also showed off Xenoblade Chronicles X, which looks freaking amazing. So I really do look forward to both of them now. And considering these guys also helped out making the map for Zelda Wii U, which is what I've heard, I'm not entirely sure about that. But it makes sense. You can look it up and correct me if I'm wrong. Splatoon is also a game I'm really looking forward to. They showed off some customization and stuff, but not too much new information there. Although we did get a release date. We did actually get a lot of release dates, which is good. Like I said, they didn't really surprise us with anything new in this Direct, but they cleared up a lot of things. They gave us a lot of technical information and a lot of release dates, which is great. So we kind of know what's coming. Although there was no mention of Mario Maker, or Star Fox, or Yoshi, or Zelda for the Wii U. Kind of wish they could have showed a bit off. So clearly they're planning more directs, I suppose. And after Majora's Mask is released, I'm sure we're going to see a lot more from Zelda for the Wii U. And I suppose it's about time to see more from Star Fox as well. And Yoshi's Woolly World is like right around the corner, so why don't they show off that one? Same thing with Mario Maker, but they can always save it for more directs, or for E3, I suppose. Finally, there's another thing they are adding now. You can play Wii games on the Wii U. And this looks like a very logical and very smart step for Nintendo. So for now at least, they are letting us download Super Mario Galaxy 2 right now actually, and it'll be half price for a week from now. And later this month we'll get, I believe, Punch-Out and Metroid Trilogy. So those are some pretty good titles to start off with. The only complaint I have here is obviously that they chose to go with Galaxy 2 instead of Galaxy 1. I kind of feel like you're missing out of a bit of the context, even though Galaxy 2 is like technically superior in a way, but the game also has a crappier story and less of a context and doesn't really introduce you to the world of Mario Galaxy. Well, Galaxy 2 is more like an expansion that doesn't really care much about telling a story. That's at least how I see it. But I get that they wanna, include Super Mario Galaxy 2 since it's more accessible to new players, and seeing how when Super Mario Galaxy 2 did come out, it also included like a little DVD showing some, very basic things about like how to walk and stuff. It was like, yeah, that was only in Europe, but they had this DVD with like really, really basic instructions on how to play the game to just make sure that nobody would miss out how to play it. So it makes sense for Super Mario Galaxy 2 to be included instead of Galaxy 1. I kind of feel like Shigeru Miyamoto looks at Galaxy 2 as like the ultimate Galaxy game that Super Mario Galaxy 1 never was. Because, Miyamoto really doesn't care about story or context anymore. Kind of proven with Paper Mario Sticker Stars, which I heard a lot of people complain about because he took over too much there and kind of got rid of all the story and context and stuff. Miyamoto doesn't give a shit about story. We kind of know that already. So it makes sense that they just include Galaxy 2 and like, man, screw Galaxy 1,
who plays games for the story? You don't need to know what happens before.
And it also makes sense if they're like tying it in with Super Mario Galaxy 3, which wouldn't surprise me if that comes out anytime soon. And like it makes more sense if people play Galaxy 2, then they want to play Super Mario Galaxy 3. If they include Galaxy 1, then people would want to play 2 before 3. So it makes sense in a way. Still, I think if I had never played any of these games, I would have started with Galaxy 1. But yeah, just a little nitpick there. It still is cool. I mean, they can add that another day. It looks really cool that they can do it, and they're letting you play the game right off the Wii U menu. You don't need to go into Wii mode first. Hopefully they'll find a way to let you play GameCube games, seeing how you can do it through Homebrew. And also hopefully they'll basically add all the N64 games as well to the Wii U eShop, so you don't have to play them through Wii mode. But that's that. Nintendo has a lot coming this year. I think this is going to be a great year for Nintendo, a lot better than last year. Actually, no, last year was pretty good for Nintendo. They had probably the best lineup of all the big three. Now, what did the other two guys make? Sony and Microsoft, did they make anything last year? No. Well, a lot of unfinished games last year. Pretty bad year last year for gaming. I mean, hope this year can redeem it. So anyways, tell me what you think of this and correct me if I'm wrong on any of this information, because I'm probably wrong with half of what I'm saying, because I'm really bad at doing research. Oh, and also there was going to be like an extra event after the Direct, which I haven't seen yet. So I'll probably have a look at that. It's probably playing like right now live or something. And, it's probably going to take me a few days to edit this. So it's probably like already old and dated information by the time this video is uploaded. Oh well. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you later.